Hello, and welcome back to another edition of Carrie's Gardening Channel. So today is September the 4th, 2021, and I was asked to do an update video on how my Bells of Ireland did this year. And honestly, they didn't do the best. Some of them, even though I sowed the seeds in the early spring this year, are just starting to come up. When something like that happens, a few things that can cause it is, one, it got too warm for the seeds to germinate. Two, it could be that the seeds had gotten too dry. Now, I was keeping my soil moist, but Bells of Ireland can have a very irregular germination rate, meaning they can kind of come up whenever they want to. And that's what I'm finding here. Like, all of these should have been up a long time ago, but they're just now coming up, and the weather has started cooling down some. Now, I do pre-chill my seeds, and I do keep my seeds in the refrigerator, because Bells of Ireland have a very short shelf life for their seeds. And you'll find with Bells of Ireland seeds that you'll get a lot of them where the seeds are no good. Now, I have been collecting my own seeds, and we were doing pretty good with them, but this year, for some reason, they just decided to have really spotty germination. And like I said, some of them are coming up like right now, even though they were planted in the springtime. So normally what I do in the springtime is I direct sow my seeds out into my containers, which I do have videos on my channel for how I do that. And even the ones that have self-sown themselves over the years, and they're growing like out in the flower beds, even they didn't do well this year. So it was probably something like with the weather, where it either got too warm too quick for them to germinate, or it was something with the seeds, or something like that. So I do have some back there. Those are mostly done, and I do have a few of them over here, and like I said, they're just now coming up, which is very strange. I don't recall that ever happening before in all the years that I've grown the Bells of Ireland, but the weather is changing, so it's hard to say exactly what all caused this to happen. Now, I will not be collecting seeds from these because, for one thing, the plants aren't really full and they don't have the big beautiful stalks for the blooms on that they normally have. So definitely not going to be collecting seeds from these, because that's not the growing qualities that I want, and being that this is an heirloom that would pass down through the seeds. So when you're selecting your heirlooms, you want to make sure that you select like the best blooms, the strongest plants, and these aren't that. So if you want to learn more about that, I do have a video on my channel for collecting heirloom seeds from your plants, and I explain more about what to look for and how I select my plants I'm going to save seeds from. So if you like my video, please like, comment, subscribe. Please don't forget to hit the little notification button. I'll try as I put a new video on. You can also follow me on Twitter. I have a link down in the description for my Twitter account. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye!